Hello and welcome to my new channel. I'm Swizzle, and this is the first series I'm doing, which is a long play of Stardew Valley. If you are a fan of the Harvest Moon games, then this is definitely worth checking out. It's about $15 on Steam, and it's pretty much take everything you liked about all the various Harvest Moons, put them together, and add even more. Highly recommended by myself. And if you're just looking for something to listen to, hopefully you will enjoy this. I am brand new to this game, so I'm sure there's plenty of equipment upgrades I could be getting at some point, but let's just take one thing at a time. And for now, that's going to be this video. We're going to go ahead and keep it to 1 day per video, and I'm hoping to put out probably 2 videos a week. We'll see how things go. And that's about it. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, I went ahead and kind of figured out what I was going to do ahead of time because this character maker is really nice, which of course means it'll take 100 years to figure anything out on the spot. So instead I went ahead and kind of figured out what I was going to do. So we've got Iris, who's going to be living at Moondrop Farm. And her favorite thing's pie, which that was the one I always picked from Earthbound, so we're going to go with that. And we're going to go with number 12 on the skin. See, usually I'm not like super big on pigtails, but they're really cute in this game, so I figured what the heck. And shirt number 19, which is the coat. With the grayish shirt. And the red bandana. Good. Now we're gonna make those eyes kind of purpley blue and kind of dark, since her name's Iris. And we're gonna go with really dark red hair. I figured nice neutral colors since there's accessories and boots and all that kind of stuff that'll change your appearance, and I didn't want anything that's gonna clash too bad. So that's nice. Also, you know, most of this girl's life is going to be dealing with farming, so you wouldn't really wear your tuxedo, which is one of the options around farming. Though I suppose some people, I'm sure, have got characters who would. Oh, you know, I'm going to desaturate those pants a little bit. Kind of like that color a little better. There, that looks good. We're also going to go with a cat, because I like cats more. Not that I don't like dogs, but I personally am more of a cat person. Dogs are sweet, though. Apparently there's a couple of mods going around where you can change the appearance of your animals. I had thought about looking at that, but we're going to go with the standard cat for now. If the cat suddenly turns a different color, then you'll know that I found a particularly good mod. We're going to go ahead and go through the intro. I'll go ahead and read any of the lines that come up. Hopefully it won't be too bad of a read. I get a little stumble mouth sometimes when it's not just off the cuff, but hopefully it won't be too terrible. So let's go ahead and get going. Then we can get to the good stuff. First, kind of a sad intro. With, as some people have been saying, looks like the King of Hyrule. And for my very special granddaughter. I want you to have this sealed envelope. No, don't open it yet. Have patience. Now listen close. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. And your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. Which sounds really ominous. When that happens, my dear, you'll be ready for this gift. Now let Grandpa rest. XX years later. Now this is a cubicle job, obviously, but every time I see this it reminds me of when I used to work a customer service job on phone lines. And let me tell you, I don't blame my poor characters, you know, breakdown by the look of things. that was not a fun job. And this doesn't look too great either. I can't even imagine having a camera on you when you're in a cubicle. Horrible. So, my poor girl's not doing so good. But, luckily, we have a letter from Grandpa. Dear Iris, if you're reading this, you must be in dire need of a change. The same thing happened to me long ago. I'd lost sight of what mattered most in life, real connections with other people and nature. So I dropped everything and moved to the place I truly belong. I've enclosed the deed to that place, my pride and joy, Moondrop Farm. It's located in Stardew Valley, on the southern coast. It's the perfect place to start your new life. This was my most precious gift of all, and now it's yours. I know you'll honor the family name, my dear. Good luck. Love, Grandpa. Pretty nice of Grandpa. And now we're off. I think that's always kind of been one of the things that really appealed about games like this, the Harvest Moon series, and even like Animal Crossing and that kind of thing. When you're kind of just given a fresh start and you take something that's sometimes a little rough around the edges and make it into something not only that you customized, but you were able to make into something nice, which is a real nice escape of reality, I find. Sometimes you need that. And quite frankly, this game has done an amazing job of keeping that up. So, we have arrived. Hello, you must be Iris. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. The farm's right over here, if you'll follow me. Little rough. This is Moondrop Farm. I don't know what my character's talking about. Clearing stuff's the best part. What's the matter? Sure, it's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mess. With a little dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. And here we are, your new home. And there's a man in it. Ah, the new farmer. Welcome, I'm Lewis, Mayor of Pelican Town. You know, everyone's been asking about you. It's not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. So, you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house, very rustic. Rustic, that's one way to put it. Crusty might be a little more apt, though. Rude. Don't listen to her, Iris. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied so you buy one of her house upgrades. Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow you ought to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. The townspeople would appreciate that. Oh, I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in the box here. I'll come by during the night to collect it. Well, good luck. And here we are. We're going to be closing up this particular installment pretty soon. And then the next one we'll really get going on the nuts and bolts of this whole playthrough, which will be me yakking primarily while we go through Stardew Valley. Before we go real quick, might as well go over a couple things. Up here is the toolbar with the set of tools that I got with the place, I guess. They're all upgradable, and I'll show you the place you can do that later. I got me a nice TV, which it's got a couple different things you can watch. Table and chairs, just decorative, and we've got the picture up there, and a nice little window that the lighting changes depending on what part of the day it is. This fireplace you can activate, and just a nice little flavor piece. Smoke will come out of your chimney when it's going. It's nice. Spring though, so I guess we don't need it. We also have a package here from someone, which we'll check on the next one. And to save, you have to go and sleep, which is a standard in the series, or the series being Harvest Moon games, which is actually is not part of. Anyway, other than that, we've got our inventory, which I have a very small amount of spaces to fill for now, which is going to be a problem until we can upgrade our knapsack, or actually buy a knapsack. We've got my skills, which right now I'm terrible at everything. Newcomer, as they put it. We've got, these are the people in town who I don't know yet. And, whether or not they like me right now, which none of them know me, so that's going to be hard to do. You can also see here, you can give people 2 presents a week. Which is kind of a nice way to do it. You can't oversaturate and get someone to like you super quick. Everybody has likes and dislikes, some things that they really love and some things that they do not care for whatsoever. And also things you say and talk about, and there's a couple of like little instances that come up that you can react to will make people like you or dislike you more. An interesting group of people that we'll get to know as time goes on. Here's our world map, which is quite a few different things. We're on the farm here, as you can see, and a lot of question marks so far. But we'll start filling those in too. There's the mines, those are marked. We'll be in there quite a bit too. I really like how they did the mine system in this game. So we'll be seeing that. And the fish shop. In town. And there's the Joja Mart, which, if you recall, Joja was the name of the place I was working, and I'm probably not going to be going there too much. Let me tell you, once you're done with the place, you're done with the place. Oh, actually, go back real quick. Here's our crafting screen, where you can make things if you've got the recipes, which here you clearly do, but we don't have the resources. Once we get that, we can make up some of the stuff. Chest is going to be a big one. That'll be probably one of our first priorities. And this is all the things you can grow and sell. That's plants, fish you can catch, artifacts you can find, minerals that can be found. These are the different cooking recipes. And this is, I think, this is... Oh, achievements. Yes, which we'll get those going too. I have some options here, which I always put the auto run on, and I like the portraits, so those will stay. Looks like this is all good. Sounds good. Good. And blah blah blah. That looks good. So that's going to be it for right now, and I will, we'll be having the other video and really get into the meat of things, and I hope you'll be joining us. And thank you for coming.